So, day two, gonna name the house. That'll be quite cool. Just still having a clean up, sweeping the floors. I've done the main lobby downstairs as you come in, the garage area. Now I'm looking at the apartment. The first floor is pretty sound. Windows need replacing, upgrading. They're just single pane. I thought I'd start by having a clean up around the house. 26 years of dust on the marble floor. This is, as far as I got the first sweep, it's going to need a polish, but just by sweeping, I've revealed the marble floor. Take a look at this. The floor seems quite sound. Just to give you an idea of the before and after, I had a sweep yesterday and took up a lot of dirt. The broom didn't get everything. So here's a typical floor. And this is just a cheap old thing I've got. You see the before and after. It's incredible. Such a difference. Anyway, you don't want to see me sweeping floors. I'll crack on, show you a bit more in a bit. So far this seems to be the worst room, room 4, into the house. Only because there seems to be some water coming through from the veranda. Just a few damp patches in the damp wall, and the plaster's blown. That's what I'd managed to knock off yesterday. But the room's pretty sound. The floor came up okay. I'm going to be purchasing a Bosch wet and dry, I think. No amount sweeping, dusting. Is getting the dust off the floor. Bring it up to a nice, clean, shiny polish. Just get the last of the dust out. And also I noticed this window's completely rotten. Doesn't even open. I'm not going to force it because I won't be able to shut it. As you can see, birds have moved in, pigeons. More on that later. Yeah, you can imagine 26 years of pigeons roosting in the same spot. It's going to take quite a bit of shoveling. And then if I quickly show you what will be the dining room. So this is what I'm having to contend with. Again, it seems to be, I think this is a tiled floor. I think it's some sort of marble composite. I purchased a cheap €5 metal broom from the local store. The house has no electrics or water, so it's all manual labor just to clean it up at this stage, just to see what I'm playing with as I move forward. So I'm using the wire brush on the floor. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's bringing up the decades of grime that's attached to the floor. The broom was having no impact whatsoever. Yeah, the windows seem to be pretty sound. They're all single glazed. I haven't tried opening them. It looks like the shutters are a bit knackered. But the shutters themselves appear to be in good order, although we are thinking about possibly bricking this up because this side of the house overlooks onto the neighbour's courtyard, which I'm not sure about. There's a pic. This is the other side. These shutters are, I don't know if they're salvageable. Doesn't look like it. They're pine, so not very secure anyway. And it overlooks onto the garden, which is all overgrown. There are 2 orange trees in there, and I'll cover that in a later episode. .38 degrees. Lots of fluid being taken on board. Getting there. Feeling quite happy. And the finished product. Swept, scrubbed, just needs a good vacuum and vacuum Bosch wet vac thing. A bit of a polish maybe, I don't know. Not too sure what to do with this flooring. See how it goes. And it leads into the kitchen area. Lovely green cupboards. I've had a quick pick up of broken glass and whatnot. So I'm going to sweep this now and then call it a day. I can't do anything with the cabinets, take those out or anything until screwdriver sets and equipment come from Amazon. I've had a look around the stores. They're stupid prices here for tools, power tools and DIY tools. And the finished result. Just wait for the gear to arrive so I can wash the floor now. See if that makes an improvement. So I managed to sweep the balcony. So it's 6 o'clock. I think I started about 12. Drenched. Definitely been drinking lots of fluid today. So I guess I'm going to go and see the family. But it's looking very near us being able to move in. Just got to figure out how to connect the water and the electrics to the city and then see what works, doesn't work. I might be a bit brave and just flip the switch and see what happens tomorrow. I'm not trained electrician by any stretch of the imagination. But got my bike. I'll talk about buying vehicles in Italy soon. Got to be a citizen. So, see you soon.